family of former rally driver Jedidah Wambui, who died under mysterious circumstances in the United States, is appealing to the authorities to help bring her body back home. Jedidah's family says that a man she married while in the U.S. has refused to release her remains to them and said he had cremated her body only for them to realize that she was still intact. Gina Kirori has more on Jedidah's death and suspected cover-up by her American husband.
If Jedidah Wambui's legacy could speak, it would likely tell of a knack for adventure that saw her gain the accolade of one of the few great women rally drivers in Kenya.
A long time ago in Nanyuki, Safari Rally was passing through there. So she used to come out from home. She never used to, she used to ask the mother for permission, but she used to refuse. So when the mother was asleep, they used to just sneak out, go watch.
She would later enjoy a career in the media at Kameme FM. It is this adventurous spirit that would see her relocate to Seattle in the U.S. in 2018 in search of greener pastures. She eventually found work as a community health volunteer. In 2020, Jedidah informed her family that she would be getting married to a man named Douglas Johnson, and according to her daughter Esther, that's when Jedidah started being distant and withdrawn, with little to no communication with her family.
I didn't feel it was right to do it, and I don't feel it is right to do it still. Yeah, so she told me, okay. She kept quiet until January 23rd. And every time I would speak in Swahili, you'd say, can you tell her to speak in English? I was like, okay. I asked her, what is wrong?
The last time Jedidah's family spoke to her was on 22nd December 2021. Over the Christmas season, there was no word on her whereabouts and state, and after a relentless search, they finally got a response from the Kenyan community in Seattle that shook them. One of them agreed to speak to us on the condition of anonymity. She says Douglas, Jedidah's husband, broke the news to them.
He called me and said Jedidah had passed, and I said, oh, okay. What happened? So he started narrating the story, and I have already ordered for her cremation, and how many people do you want me to send the ashes to? And I said, you can't do that.
At this point, Jedidah's family were not even aware she had been admitted in hospital. In this phone conversation between Jedidah's daughter and Doug, she calls him out for keeping them in the dark.
In the West is we cremate, and that's what I had done. And I'm having people tell me that's not what they do in Kenya.
I want to come and see her for the last time.
Esther, it's already done.
What have you done? I've not seen my mother. I'm supposed to be there. I was supposed to see my mother for the last time. You've taken everything from me.
Except that while Doug was telling Esther he had cremated her mother, Jedidah's body was still intact, thanks to a fact-finding mission by the Kenyan community in Seattle.
There's a lot that has happened to prevent Jedidah from being cremated. Some things we cannot even, talk, but we used, the pastor was very instrumental in.
Before the family could question why Doug lied about cremating Jedidah, he prohibited the morgue from allowing anyone other than him to decide what to do with the remains, and also not to allow a post-mortem to be carried out. However, he later changed tune and allowed the Kenyan community to handle the remains, only to again change his mind and try to block them.
He said that he wants to give us a document, and it's going to take 3 days to draft or to complete that document, so that we do not contest any of Jedidah's property, either here or in Kenya.
The Kenyan community in Seattle decided that we should sue him because we don't understand. He has not even given any legal document. He signs one, then he says no. To the next day, he just changed his mind.
The family have today gone to court to file an order blocking Douglas from deciding what should be done with her remains, as they hold on to the hope that things will get better amidst a torrent of emotions that the whole experience has brought.
To get to the bottom of this, yes, that is what is important to me. To know what happened to her, yeah, that is what is important to me. Moving forward. Because without that, I'll never heal.
Let justice be served. An autopsy to be carried out so that they may be able to know the cause of the death. And number two, let the family be given justice.
In the meantime, Jedidah's family and the Kenyan community in the U.S. continue to mobilize to bring Jedidah back home to give the former rally driver journalist and mother a befitting send-off. Gena Kirori, NTV.